Hey, what is up everybody? Simmo here, back with more The Isle news. I know, it's been a minute. We finally got Evrima, and everyone's gotten a chance to try it out, and we're finally getting word from the devs on the newest patch coming up. We also got a look at some of the new Gore, and our first look at the brand new Giga coming to the game. So first off, I do want to talk about the new Giganotosaurus, guys. Dondi himself is overseeing the rework of this apex predator in the game, and we finally got our first concept art from Tapwing, the Isle's concept artist. It is here we get to see a look at the sexual dimorphism that will be present in this species. We see that the male and female Giga are displayed on screen, and the male Giga is just a bit chunkier than the female, and we also see it's got some spines along its neck that are not present in the female, and whereas the female has a more rounded eyebrow crest, the male's comes to a sharper, more aggressive point. Now, I really like the look of this new Giga, guys. It's certainly a bit more subdued and comes off a little more conservative to me, a little bit truer, I think, to what the Giga is more commonly seen as. Like, for example, this seems to be much closer to how the dinosaur is represented in Jurassic World Evolution. It's strikingly different from the legacy version of the dinosaur, which I have as the stock footage for this video. But that's really all I got to say on it for now. I'm really hyped to see a proper model for this incredibly cool dinosaur. If you guys spot any other differences between the male and female Giga, be sure to let me know down in the comments. Now, as for the look at the new Gore, we know that dinosaurs when they die are going to leave more than just a rib cage. Now they're going to have a skull accompanying the body, so you can actually tell what had just died there. And man, they are really going with a nasty look for this new Gore. Here we get to see a skull for the Dilophosaurus, one that's totally picked clean, and the other that's still got some fleshy bits on it. And man, they really get dirty with the details in here. Like, you can see the empty eye socket for this thing, and it just makes my skin crawl in the best way. Like, I am really hyped to see the new range of skulls and just the really cool details we're going to get to see now every time we take down a dinosaur, or perhaps carry that body somewhere and have a collection of different skeletons to display all of our kills. It's gonna be a really nice point, and I'm happy to see this part of the game getting some additional progress. But back to the main point of this video, guys, the progress that's coming in the next update. So Punch Packet actually is sharing with us information about not just the upcoming patch, but the one coming thereafter as well. So the one coming up next is gonna have some basic fixes, guys. It's gonna fix a lot of that movement stuttering and player teleporting you'll see maybe when a lot of players get into the same area. There's gonna be fixes to or optimizations for lower end CPUs, so people who are working with older PCs will have an easier time playing the game. We're getting a large number of bug fixes. Punch Packet says we're getting over 30, so this is going to be for just little stuff in the gameplay that we might experience, guys. So, for example, I know a lot of the time when I try to swim across a river in Evrima, I'd just sink to the bottom, and I only half the time swim. That would be an example of a bug that I really hope that they're going to be fixing here. And a nice little quality of life thing, mud is now going to be applied to your character after they wallow to hide their scent, and that mud will fade from the character over time, or you can just wash it off after you go for a good swim. Now, there are a range of good fixes here. We got map fixes, server performance boosts, new footstep sound effects. I know some people really don't like the sound of some of the footfall or the footstep sound effects, especially like the mud footstep sound effect. And there's gonna be fixes between the game communicating with Steam's systems, so we don't need to restart the game every single time we want to join a new server, because I know that's been part of the protocol ever since Evrima released. When you try to join a server, if it doesn't work out, you gotta restart the whole game, or if you're leaving another server, if you want to join a different one, you once again have to restart the game. So it's nice to see that, you know, these little things are getting fixed to just make the gameplay a lot more smooth and enjoyable. And we've got some real special stuff to look forward to here. Punch packets giving us further insight into the next coming builds that QA will be testing here very soon. They're going to be enhancing the logout feature, or in other words, they're going to finally be re-implementing the logout timer to prevent combat logging. As many of you who've played Evrima have noticed, there is no countdown to a safe log. You can just log out at a moment's notice. They're also going to be adding AI coming up soon, guys. Keep in mind, this is all dependent on how well it goes with QA testing, but the first dinos it seems we're going to be seeing implemented would be the Dilophosaurus, and potentially the Utah Raptor and Tenanto, and these are going to be coming with already herding behavior. They're going to be eating and moving in groups, broadcasting, and actually having perception systems so they know when they're being stalked, so they'll be able to see an approaching Utah or even hear it, so then the herd will call for help so that the rest of its pack mates or herd mates can come and support them. This is really cool stuff, and I cannot wait to see it in action. It's really encouraging, because it's been kind of a quiet time ever since Evrima actually dropped. A lot of us have been, you know, waiting for more news along this vein. We really want to see the game move forward, and it felt like it's been I maybe am coming off as a little entitled, but you know, we just so badly want to see this game thrive and continue to move forward. So I'm excited to see all this stuff coming down the pipe. Big shout out to Punch Packet and Tapwing for sharing these bits of development with us. It really means a lot and goes a long way to showing us progress is being made. I hope you guys really enjoy these bits of information. It helps us see what's going to be coming and gives us something to look forward to. Let me know what you guys think down in the comments. What has your experience been with Evrima? What do you hope that they're working on? And what do you think will be the first coming dinosaurs into the game? We have gotten a look into what dinosaurs are coming. There's a number of batches that they've laid out for us. It's been out for a long time already, so I'll just throw it quickly up on screen for you guys if anybody has missed it. I've heard a lot of people say that batch B will be the first one coming in, which would be fantastic, because the Utah Raptor really needs some extra food in the environment to survive. I know that there's so much cannibalism that happens, it makes it really hard. So that's it for this update video, guys. Thank you all so much for watching. I do really hope you did enjoy this one. If you did, please do leave a like, and if you're new, consider subscribing. We got new videos on this channel every single day, so make sure to ring that notification bell so you can join us on our next stream. But alright guys, much love, appreciate ya. We'll see you on the next video. Peace.